Do you want to make a capture the flag map just like this? Watch to the end to find out how. First, selecting the right island. I think for a capture the flag map, the shoreline island is the best island to use, but if you want to customize how your map looks, just select any map you want. Once you've loaded in and selected the island, first how to make the actual capture the flag mechanic. To do this, first grab a capture the item spawner from the devices tab and then place it down. Then go into the items tab and also grab a flag. Then once you've got that, drop it into the capture item spawner just like this. Now copy these settings in the capture item spawner. Friendly team, team 1. Captured by, hostile team. Accent color, team color. Return dropped items, 3 seconds. This setting makes it so that if someone has captured the flag and is running back to their base, if they get killed after 3 seconds, the flag will teleport back to the home team's base. Then, play capture sounds off. Show capture messages. I think on is the best, but you can turn it off if you want. Now copy this device and place it where all the other team's bases would be, but in the devices that you've just placed down, change the friendly team to a different team, like team 2 for example. But if you do want a custom message every time a team captures a flag, have show capture messages to off in your capture and item spawner, then place down a HUD message device with these settings. Message, blue team scores, or whatever your custom name for your team is. I'll show you how to make the custom name later on in the video. Then display time 3 seconds, placement, top center. You can also change around how your text wants by using the format styles in the message section or the outline style in the other settings, as well as the text color setting. Then go to functions and put show when receiving from, capture item spawner red team on item captured. Just so you understand, this is blue team scoring, so I'm going to send it to the caption item spawner for the red team on item captured. Next, go back into the devices tab and grab the capture area device. Place it down and copy these settings. Starting team, team 1, accent color, team color, capture radius, 1¼ tiles, capture height, 1 tile, item visible in game, off, periodic score value, 1, or how much points you want a team to get once they've captured another team's flag, and can be captured by team 1. After you've done these settings, go back into the items tab and grab another flag and drop it into the capture area. Then, just like the captured item spawner, copy this device and change can be captured by team to a different team so that it matches with its own capture item spawner, like team 2 for example. Now, customizing your map. First will be how to make team bases, then how to add custom terrain, and after that how to make buildings and custom environment. First, for the team bases, go into the galleries tab and get whatever pieces you want to build your bases out of. For me, I'm going to use pieces from the ego section of the galleries tab. First, I've made a bit of an open area at the front of the team base for the flag so other teams can come in and steal the flag just like this. Then I've made a little tunnel into where the team's players will spawn, along with vending machines that the players can buy better weapons from. For players to spawn where you want, place down a team player spawner device with these settings. Player team, this is very important, team 1, and visible in game, off. Then for the vending machines, I've placed them along the side walls with grid snap 4, along with the settings in the vending machine. First item resource type, gold, cost of first item, whatever you want, and model, screen only. Then copy this vending machine along the rest of your walls and drop 1 gun into each of them. Next, for the team bases, place down a team settings and inventory device and drop all of the weapons, mats, and ammo that you want players to have. Then change the settings, team name. This is how you make the custom names for the teams. So I just want this team to be called Blue Team, so I've set it to Blue Team. I would recommend having Team 1 Blue Team and Team 2 Red Team, because that's what lines up with the team color, which is what we have set for the capture flag, item spawner, and also the capture area. But if you want your custom name, for example like red for if you're doing a red versus blue capture map, you can set it to red if you want team 1 to be red, and then just set to a custom color in your capture area and capture item spawner, so that is also red. Team to team 1, and grant items on respawn, yes. Now, lastly for the bases, place down a damage volume device within the team's base where the flag isn't. So for example of my base, I'm placing it in the back after the tunnel, not in the front where the other teams are going to come and try and steal the flag. Then in the damage volume device, copy these settings. Zone width and depth, big enough so that the back of your base is full. Damage, 15. Damage tick rate, 2 seconds. Selected team, team 1. And invert team selection, on. Now copy everything to make another base. But for the other base, for example if I'm making teams 2 base next, change the team to team 2 in the damage volume device. player spawners, and team settings and inventory device. Next up, the terrain. But first, if this video has helped you so far, please like, subscribe, and comment for what tutorials you want next. First, open up the Galleries tab, then scroll down on the left side until you get to the Terrain section. Then, select that. Now scroll through all of these until you find terrain that kind of looks like your island. For my example, since I did select the Shoreline Island, I'm going to be using the Grey Cliff Grass Gallery. Now for me to make a kind of hill on the side of my map, I'm going to grab this big kind of staircase looking piece of grass and place it down. Now, just as a note, I am using Grid Snap 4 to make these terrain. Then, resize this grass piece to as big as you want and place it down. Then, also, using Grid Snap 3, if you think the edges kind of look too sharp or you want to make it look more natural, just use either this flat piece and like resize it so it's on its side so you can see the grass come out to the side, or use this other flat piece to kind of polish up the sides. This is just a quick tutorial for terrain, but if you want a more in-depth tutorial, click the video on the top right of your screen now. Once you've finished the terrain for your map, you can start making the custom buildings. To do this, go into the prefab section and grab some buildings that you think would look cool in your map. For example, if your map is a castle theme, use buildings from the Citadel section. So if I am doing a castle theme, grab the ones you like and place them down around your map. But if you do want some more custom buildings or just improve the prefabs that are already there, grab some pieces from galleries that fit your theme. So again, I would select the Citadel on the left side and use these pieces to enhance your builds. This right here is an example of what I would do if I'm doing a castle theme. I've got a bridge going across so players can get up there and shoot from high above. And also I've got some castles on the side as well, just so players can get some natural height. Then if you also want some environment around your map like trees and bushes, just search nature in the galleries tab and grab all the pieces that you want. Next up, the island settings. Show top center score HUD on. Max trackers on HUD. Either 1 or 2, this is your choice. If you have it to 2, you can see the ones on the side and on the top, but if you have it set to 1, you can just see it on the top. Total rounds, your choice. I do think 10 is best though. Score to end, mine is 10, but you can change this to whatever you want. If you're confused to what it means, it essentially means that if the blue team captures the red flags 10 times, then the round would end. So you can set the score to whatever you want. HUD info type, score. Teams, 2. Team size, 4. Environment damage, playable only. Building can destroy environment, no. Voice chat, either team or all, your choice. Time of day, 4 PM. Time limit, none. Max shields, 100 shields. Starting shields, 100%. 4-star and max players, on. Game start countdown, off. Infinite ammo, off. Infinite consumables, off. Infinite building materials, off. Health granted on elimination, 200. Eliminated players' items, keep. If this tutorial helped, press the video on screen now to see how to add XP to all of your maps.